Awesome, because now we're on to the ball section. How about for when we go into the ball, we immediately get thrusted upside down. And as soon as you enter, you can just click. I have never done this idea in a nerfing video before, but what if we just spam on this part? Honestly, I think it'll be kind of off character if we have Geo or Dash tell us how to do it, so let's bring in their third brother. Now, I know all of you OG viewers know who this is, but we have a ton of newbies here, so we need to introduce them to Metri. He is the third brother of Geo and Dash, and if you put their names together, it's Geo, Metri, and Dash. Anyway, Metri's telling you to start spamming, so you should listen to him. Because if you spam on this part, it actually works pretty well. Well, except for the death. Alright, let's see if the spamming thing works. Not really, you die. We just need to bring in Dash so he can tell you to stop holding. Because Metri is always excited whenever he sees a spam challenge. But Dash wants to keep the player safe, so he tells you to stop holding / spamming. If you guys think about it, Dash is kind of the goat. I mean, this part's no big deal. We just have a click sign, and then we just replace these orbs with gravity portals. Oh gosh, now we're on to the mirror cube section. Not a big fan of the mirror portal, but it's not really used that often, so I could give it that. But as soon as you enter the mirror portal, you might accidentally jump and die to the spike wall. What's with drop top and spike walls in this level? I don't get it. Like, is this a trend in Electroman Adventures or something? Why are there so many spike walls? I mean, it doesn't really matter because we can just nerf them and they're also pretty easy to avoid, but still, there's too many of them. For right here, what if we just add a little drop-down section? Similar to what Clutterfunk does, but shorter. Now let's replace this blue orb with an upside-down portal, because upside-down portals are just the auto version of blue orbs, if you think about it. I think I got a comment one time saying that green orbs are useless because the blue orbs already exist. And for that, I kind of agree, but green orbs kind of swing you, if you know what I mean. Like, instead of launching you immediately into the atmosphere like the blue orbs, the green orbs kind of swing you. Kind of like this. I don't know, that's just what I think. What do you guys think? Are green orbs useless? Leave your theories in the comments. Are you guys ready for the UFO section? I definitely like the UFO section, but how am I gonna nerf this part? What am I supposed to do? Ooh, maybe I can utilize these little pixel blocks. So I think we could use these for the entire part. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. Now let's add a yellow pad right here. How far do we go with that? Pretty far. How about we copy and paste this structure and bring it up? I don't know, I just think it looks nicer if it's just one big corridor. Oh snap guys, check this out. We got a little closing in section, if you know what I mean. My gosh, I'm tired of all these spikes everywhere. Just get out of your spikes. I hate spikes. Well, not all spikes. Some of them are pretty chill. Like Spicky, for example. Also, did you guys say hi to him? I really hope you guys did. Alright, let's see. Does this part work? Yeah, it kind of works, except for the fact that you die. I just realized that in this entire section, the UFO doesn't do its job. Because the UFO's job is to click to bounce. And pretty much this entire part, well, except for the step, this UFO just relies on pads. So how about before we enter the ship portal, let's allow the UFO to do its thing. You know, spice up the gameplay a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this part's actually pretty nice. I do like it. Up next is the ship part, and this part's actually really short until we're on to another UFO Flappy Bird section. Then after that is another ship part, then the final cube, a ball section, and then one last cube until the level ends forever. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, ship nerfing. I don't know why, but I kind of want to remove these ground spikes right here. Actually, no, what if we just bring back the gravity portal from the first ship part? Actually, no, what if we're right here, we utilize the green orb? Nope, not right there, because I don't think I've ever used a green orb in my nerfing video. That might be false, but let me know in the comments if I've ever used it before. Because my memory is not as sharp as it used to be. I mean, it's still pretty good now, but like, it's not the best. You see that orange dot right there? If you hold exactly right here, you can see that the line is very thin. So I'm thinking, how about we bring back Geo? So Geo is here, and he's saying, hold there. But I don't know how we're going to mark where to hold. Maybe we can use a little arrow? I'm not really sure though. Maybe we could use a circle instead. I think that could work. And then color it green just to let you guys know that you're supposed to click right there. Oh yeah, that for sure works. And of course we must bring back dash to tell you to stop holding. So dash is telling you to stop holding. So how about we use an X to tell you when to stop holding? Yeah, that totally works. Hey yo, who's this guy? I did not invite him to the party. Now we're on to this UFO part where you can do a funny swag route. I like this part. It's fine for what it needs to be. But the question is, how shall we nerf it? Wait a minute. I have an idea. I'm sure you guys know that the main gimmick of the UFO is to click to jump. Well, what if we made these pillars move with you as you jump? It sounds confusing, but you'll see what I mean when I'm done. Okay, I am done with this part. Now I will show you what I was talking about. You see? The pillars move with you! So it doesn't matter how you play. You could like go down, you could go up. It doesn't matter. The pillars will still follow you. Yeah, I like this part. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. But now we're on to this ship part, and I'm not really excited for this part because I don't really want to reuse the same item. I mean, I totally could because it's my level, but that'll be boring. Well, I know first things first, we gotta remove the spikes. That's the easiest way to do things. Just remove all the hazards so no one gets hurt and we have the greatest day of our lives. I mean, I could extend the platform. That is like the easiest thing I can do. That is one chunky boy right there. How's about we add a gravity portal right here? Because, you know, I love my gravity portals. They're honestly just a free way of making this level easier, and I don't even have to put that much effort into it. Because, look, you can fall from this platform to this platform, and literally nothing happens to you. It is awesome. Okay, that doesn't work as well as the other one, so we have to nerf that. If you guys are watching the video up until this point, now's the perfect time to tell you to please consider subscribing to the channel. I post a ton of really cool Geometry Dash and Minecraft content, so if you guys want to see my videos as soon as they come out, consider subscribing with the bell notifications on. And if we can get this video to 3,000 likes, then I will do Club Step easy. So now you guys don't have to ask for Club Step anymore. Just get this video to 3,000 likes and I'll do it. I kind of liked this section because of the gravity portals, because I'm a gravity portal nerd. Which basically means I know everything about gravity portals. They were added in Dryout and they flip your gravity. That's all you gotta know. Okay, that part actually works really well. But honestly, I'm feeling kind of evil in this part. What if we add some spikes? Oh wait, hold your horses and spikes. This part is actually going to be awesome because we're adding gravity portals. So you don't even have to click. Because this entire section utilizes the gravity portal, so I like that. Well, I don't like that you die here, so screw you. Oh boy, now we're on to the mini cube section, which is a way bigger mini section than the first one. I'm talking about this one right here, because this one's kind of small. It takes up like 5-10% of the level. I'm not really sure though. So this part is like 3 times as big as the other one was, so that is great. Anyway, let's get on with the nerfing. First off, I can see that you can hold in this entire section, so let's bring over Geo to this section, because Geo is the holding guy. He tells you when to hold, and it's kind of awesome. I mean, you don't have to listen to Geo, but listening to Geo is actually recommended. Bro, I love that you can skip this platform right here. It's kind of hilarious. You know what, how about we just bring down the spike right here, because, well, skip it. Why would you need to? Right on. And then this orb can be replaced with a pad. The pads are
Yo, guess who's back with the rap debut? It's your boy Boom Kitty with the GD crew. Got the sick new flow with the bass down low. Back on top of the chart since 2.2. No matter where I am, on the go, in the car, I'm always on the grind and earning my stars. I've been a GD Chad since I was a wee lad. First bringing the bass and now bringing the bars.
To the dub, that's me. I'm so tight with Bobby Gaming 2.3. You have more hair, but I have more demons. And I keep my cool while you guys up screaming. One real subs on my YouTube, brother. One of them's your sister and another is your mother. My buddies always ask if they wanna collab. That's it, I'm out with the rest of the
if you step on this platform, you get launched up into the atmosphere. Okay, yeah, that kind of works. Stop. Anything right here too. They get launch you to the moon. And as a joke, let's remove this platform and bring down this saw blade. So now it just looks like a dead end. So for this section, you have two choices for which route you can take. You can jump from this platform to this one, or you can jump on this platform to this one. Think of it as a pick-a-path. Or actually, I have an even better idea. The final coin in Electroman Adventures is not a good coin, because it's easier than the normal route, which kind of defeats the whole purpose of the coin. Because if you guys don't know, coins are supposed to be difficult. So how about we bring it from this garbage section to over here in the pick-a-path area? Yeah, that coin works amazingly. Now let's compare that to the regular route. Yeah, it's not as fun, and you die as well, so that sucks. But yeah, I actually like this coin. It's actually a really fun change, and it's way better than the one in the original level, that's for sure. And as for these saws, let's just remove one of them because the jump is already easy. You don't need my help. Alright guys, it's ball time. Let's do it. So as soon as we enter, we have these micro clicks. But to make this easier, I think you should just click them once and we just replace the other click with some blue pads. Yeah, that works fine. And as for this part right here, let's just extend this platform. That seems to work way better. Oh, wait a second. They made a silhouette of Geo in Electroman Adventures. Okay, this pick-a-path section. What should we do here? Maybe we could make the bottom path the hard one and the top one the easy one. Because most people will go for the bottom path just because it's a few less clicks. It's not even tied to a coin or anything, it's just more difficult because it's the easier part. Okay, the bottom path is still easy, but it's just a little bit more difficult. But the top path is very easy. Now let's place a pad followed by an arrow, and then a gravity portal right here so you can launch yourself into the pad and back into the cube section. Nope, it doesn't work because you die. How about I just use a gravity portal to make your gravity heavier, and then we change it at the last second before you hit the pad. Oh yeah, that works perfectly. The way you just slam into the pad and into the cube. Whew, it's perfection. Anyway, guys, we're on to the final stretch. We're almost there, Cat Miggy. You can do it. Before we start nerfing this section, I want to thank everybody who stuck around until this very moment. Thank you so much, guys. If you made it this far into the video, be sure to comment, Geo is God, because he is. For this blue orb section, why don't we just remove it and replace it with a bunch of pads? I mean portals, sorry, I forgot what these things were for a second. I'm so used to replacing orbs with pads, so I just called the portals pads. Please excuse me. How about we just extend this block right here so we can make it a big boy? And then we add some slopes! I love me some slopes. They're my favorite geometry dash block. Well, not my most favorite, but they're definitely up there. Then for these two final jumps, we just have signs that tell you to click because... yeah. I mean, what am I supposed to do here? Add pads? And besides, this is the final part of the level, so why not just add interactivity before we leave forever? But anyway, yeah, we're done with this entire level, and that is kind of crazy. Anyway, yeah, guys.